Okay, so very quickly, today is the day. We're going on holiday finally. I'm taking you all with me and I'm going to be answering all your questions that you sent me. We're going to Rome and Florence and we're going to have a blast and we're going to eat so much pasta. So much pasta. Now I need to run to the airport, so let's go. How do you think this fits my outfit?
It's not great.
Not great. I burn my scalp all the time, so you think it looks better like this?
No.
Okay. The first question I got for the Q&A was from Rosa, and she asks, hi, how many years did you live in Portugal? If you studied in Portugal, how was your experience studying in Portugal and what was the most memorable moment? I only moved to the UK a year ago, so most of my life I lived in Portugal. I did most of my studies in Portugal, apart from the nutritional certification that I'm taking now. In Portugal, in high school, you have to pick which area you want to major in. I studied foreign languages because I wanted to be a journalist, but I was like 14, so then I changed my mind and I wanted to be an architect, so I took art classes and then I got into architecture in university. Shout out to all architecture students because it's hard as and I couldn't afford to study architecture, so I had to change, and then I went into business because I needed to make money. So I started working in insurance while I was studying for business. So then, because I already had some income, you probably can hear that, right?
I don't know.
It's really annoying. So after I got my bachelor's degree in international business, because I was already working, I kind of knew that I wanted to do project management. So I got a professional course in project management and a certification. But then after I was done, then I had the free time to think, what do I really want to study or know about? So I got really interested in nutrition in the past 2 or 3 years. Last year I decided to invest in it, and I'm now taking a certification to become a nutrition coach. And that's it. My most memorable experience from studying in Portugal probably was finishing my bachelor's degree, because I studied and worked at the same time. So I was really looking forward to finishing it, but at the same time I'm sad that I never got the experience to just have a normal college life. I don't know if that's a really crappy answer, but but that's the truth. The moral of the story is it's never too late to change paths. So you may think you want to do something one day and then you change your mind, and it's okay. You don't need to do the same thing for the rest of your life. And see. today we are going to spend most of the day in the Vatican, so we have the plan to go for lunch to this place that has some cool food and traditional rice bowls, but we don't know if it's open because Google Maps says it's closed, TripAdvisor says it's open, so the last place we were supposed to go was closed, so we came to another place and we're trying pizza, which is the traditional Roman pizza, which is made differently with different kind of dough. Then we have a rice ball, which is a ball of rice, and this one has tomato, and then it's deep fried. So that's it. And where do I begin? Oh my God. It's good. It's like, I usually don't like thin crust pizza because it's like not doughy, but this one is soft. It's like it's thin on the outside, but it's like soft and gooey on the inside, so it's kind of good.
So,
It's good. It's interesting. It reminds me of like eating a bowl of rice, but in a different shape. It's tasty, it's like savory. Okay, so we just finished the Vatican museums, which were very long. We were in there for
3 hours.
The Sistine Chapel was different from what I was expecting. The famous creation of Adam painting, I don't know why I thought that, but I thought that the whole ceiling was just that painting.
Yep.
And then we got there and it's like a small square in the middle of the rest.
In the middle of many other. Are you a scientist?
I'm not a scientist. I am working on my certification to become a nutrition coach. I'm doing that purely for passion. It has nothing to do with my day job. I think that segues nicely into the main question that I got lots and lots of, which is, what is my day job? I work in insurance as a project manager, so nothing related to nutrition or anything of the matter. To be completely honest, I went into insurance because I needed the money and I knew that it was a field that pays very well. So I went into insurance, figured that I liked project management, went into that, and now I get to have a comfortable life, so I get to explore what I like, and that is nutrition. Oh. Thank you.
Okay. Oh,
Now we're going to have dinner somewhere. What are we going to eat?
some pasta or pizza or.
lunch because I have a hole in my stomach. So this is zucchini and this is mushroom. Tastes like zucchini. It's good. So this is a white one, which they only put olive oil on the bread, and this is a red one because it has tomato sauce. Fresh mushrooms. It's a bit tougher than the one from yesterday, and it's already a bit cold. Excuse me, I would like to see the fountain. Our hotel has the craziest lift I've ever seen. As you can see, we have plenty of space. We have plenty of space. Now I take the bench, there's no space for you.
How to grow fast and organically.
If you're talking about YouTube, I wish I knew the answer. Many people will tell you it's luck. I don't think it's 100% luck. I think there's 50% chance that it's luck, and there's 50% chance that you actually make good content. So my example, at the beginning of this year, I had 550 subscribers, and now I have 20,000. But that's because one of my videos blew up to 1 million views. That video was on YouTube for 7 months with less than 1,000 views before it blew up. I don't know why that happened. But I think if it was a crappy video, people wouldn't have watched it. So I would say on YouTube, just worry about making videos that will give value to people. If you're just doing it for yourself, for the fame or for whatever it is, people are not going to care. But if you make videos that people get value from, then they're going to come back and watch more of your videos. So I would say make content that you would like to watch yourself and that it's interesting and that provides value. And the other 50% of luck eventually will come.
What's your favorite sport?
I guess because of my country, I need to say football, soccer, soccer.
How do you plan content for YouTube? Do you script what you will say?
When it's a video that requires a lot of scientific, detailed research, I usually just write a script, word by word, of everything I'm going to say. And then I try to film as close to the script as possible. If it's something that's more lighthearted, that I still do research for, but it's more casual, I just maybe write a script with bullet points of everything I want to talk about, and then I just go off by memory, sometimes refer to the script, but sometimes just off of what comes out in the moment. So it's a mix.
Would you do a video on how to edit your videos? What's wrong?
I thought I was going to fall. Clearly not okay. I use Final Cut Pro, and I mean, during the first year I always used iMovie, and now I use Final Cut Pro, but I don't feel like I'm either the most knowledgeable or the most efficient person at editing, so you probably want to search videos from people who are good at explaining. Trying a panini dell'ampredotto, which is a sandwich with cow stomach.
Yeah, it looks good to me.
I mean, if you're going to use an animal to eat, you might as well use the whole animal. But I think since I stopped eating meat, like tripe and those like insides, it just grosses me out a little bit.
How is it?
Yummy.
Yummy. What is that?
It's a aubergine pizza.
Okay.
Eggplant.
So, how's the ice cream?
I've had many an ice cream in my time. It's pretty good. What made you move to London? Well, I grew up kind of in the middle of nowhere, so when I used to watch movies, became so fascinated with foreign countries and living abroad somewhere. I knew English, so when I finished high school, I visited London for the first time and I fell in love. And then by accident, I suppose, I started working for a company which was UK based. So I kind of made it my goal to move to London, and then I did it. That's how it went. And my opinion on intuitive eating. I eat intuitively. I know that it's not for everyone, but otherwise I think intuitive eating should be the goal for everyone to get to. Is it hard not to live in your home country? I'm pretty independent, so I think I can quickly settle in somewhere if I feel like I have a home. It is hard sometimes not being close to family or to my boyfriend. We live apart at the moment, but because we've been together for 7 years, works or we make it work, but it definitely, I guess, if we had just met, it would be hard. So I guess it's not the place that I miss, like it's not my country as a home that I miss, it's more like the people, my boyfriend and my family that I miss sometimes. But I like living in London, and I think it's a place that I'll never get bored in. I consider it to be my new home.